to the hardware store to see my old friend Bob. I said my roof leaks, my rug's a mess, and my front door needs a new knob. I got squirrels in my attic, I got bats in my head. Well, Bob just leaned over the counter and he shook his head and said, you need home repairs and solutions. Home repairs and solutions. They'll fix your windows, they'll fix your house, they'll even tell you how to get rid of a mouse. Home repairs and solutions.
Welcome to the Home Repairs and Solutions Show, brought to you by Spring Mountain Air, your authorized Amana dealers. Your hosts for Home Repairs and Solutions are Mary Pearson and Mark Withers. Now here's Mary and Mark.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm getting to use a new toy today.
Yes, you are.
Let's see how it works.
Like space age looking there.
I'm telling you, I got my microphone hooked to my headset today, so
yeah,
we'll see.
Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't have that big microphone in my face.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it works.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe they'll feel sorry for me and get me one, you know. But since you're the boss here, you know, you get the good stuff. You know?
I'm not the boss. We're a team.
We're a team. That
buddy.
is right. We are.
We're a team. We that way we can blame each other if something goes wrong.
That's right. We can. We can do it.
Hadn't had to do that yet, so that's all good. You know, before we get started, we should probably give out our numbers because we are so bad at doing that. And someone might want to call us
That's
today.
right. They might. And it's going to be a great show today. So write this down, 862-9977, 1-800-375-0056. If you're a Verizon customer, you can dial star 56. Or if you don't want to talk on the air, if you're shy, you can text us.
That's right.
Yeah, 417-838-3192, and we'll read your text on the air and answer those questions for you.
We'll try to answer those questions.
We'll try to answer those questions.
Most of the time, we're pretty good. Once in a while, we get stumped.
Yeah.
But but then if we do, you are really good to research it and give them the answer at the next show. So.
Oh, I thought you was getting ready to say I'm really good at BSing or something like that, or making stuff
Well, that
up.
too, but you usually don't do that on the show.
No, don't
you
do
try
that
to
on
give
the show.
out good, correct information on the show.
Hey, I got just a little bit of country music trivia for you before we start. We lost another country music entertainer just the last day or so ago, Cal Smith. A lot of you may remember Cal Smith, the one that sang the Country Bumpkin and stuff like that. Well, Cal, there's only one. He was a member of Ernest Tubb's Texas Troubadours.
Now, I do know Ernest Tubb, but I don't know the guy you're talking about.
Well, Cal played bass for him, and I found out just a little bit ago that I think there's only one remaining member of Ernest Tubb's Texas Troubadours, and that's Leon Rhodes, that played the guitar. I thought that was kind of interesting. And so for all you folks, since KWTO has a huge history in country music, I thought that'd be something neat to bring up. You know.
I think that was great. You know, a lot of our listeners probably do remember listening to country music and stuff back on KWTO, and it was...
So much history here.
Yeah, there is a lot.
Yeah.
So
anyway, that's my country music trivia for the day.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing
that. Well, anytime.
Now, on to the show.
Yes.
We do have some great guests with us today. They have been on before. We're glad to have them back with us today. Yep. They're always fun, have lots of great information for our listeners, and some fun information today.
Yes, absolutely.
Some kind of exciting new stuff. So we want to welcome back Monica and Andy with National Home Products. So welcome to the show today, guys.
Thank you. We're excited to be here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. We kind of was a short notice, but actually it worked out to be a good Friday to have you guys on because we have some things going on this weekend that you're going to be involved with.
That's right. This weekend is the Home Remodeling Show. It's at the Fairgrounds E-Plex. And so we'll be out there. It's today from 1 to 7, tomorrow from 10 to 7, and Sunday from 11 to 5. And we have, for the first four people that go to our showroom at 2726 South Glenstone, we have tickets. So, and it's $5 admission if you don't have a ticket.
So these are free tickets.
These are free tickets.
Free tickets. So if you want to go, if you're a cheapskate like me and want to go for free, run by and get you some free tickets. Yeah. You only have 4?
I only have 4.
Okay, there might be a fight at the door, but we'll see. The first 4, remember, and be nice.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, you know, folks need to come by your showroom anyhow. because if they're not familiar with National Home Products, not familiar really with what you guys do, they need to come over and take a look. If you want to spruce up your home, if you're building a new home, whichever, you need to come by, because you guys have the stuff that will just make your house, the inside of your house, look great, like doorknobs, cabinet pulls, shower doors,
all the fun, pretty stuff.
Yes, and closet organizers, and it's just, I love coming in there and looking at all the stuff.
Well, thanks, Mark. One of the things that we're really focused on too is making sure that whenever you come in the showroom or when someone comes in, that we can help them. We have the friendly professional staff that can answer questions, and we have several different products in there, and a lot of people come in and they're like, wow, you have quite a bit of stuff. But that's what our staff is there for, our salespeople, to help guide them and show them what we have, and just help them along with whatever they're doing.
And the thing about it is, when you come in, you got Valerie sits right up there at the front, and she's right there ready to help you. And but there's so many things, nowadays, not everybody wants to build a new house, but they want to just make theirs look better. They need better organization in their closets or the garage. And you guys are right there to help. You have lots of great ideas and products that you can show them that'll make your life easier.
That's true, Mark. The trend now, it seems like lately, the last couple of years, is people are staying in their homes more with the downsurge, with the economy. So people are staying in their homes longer, fixing their homes up, either to stay or possibly to resell once the market comes back. I mean,
right.
But one thing with us, something we do, it's not a high pressure. Like Monica said, we're there to help. Our people are there to help. We feel like the extra mile with hardware. We'll loan hardware out, so people, cabinet hardware, if you're just replacing your pulls on your cabinets, we'll loan pieces out for people to go and literally hold them into their, up against their cabinets in their homes so they can see. Same with door hardware. We've even loaned, let people take frames, mirror frames home, so they could actually see what they look like in a bathroom before they actually purchase them.
Sure.
So I think that goes a long ways for people as far as because it's anymore there's so many options. There's with colors, with styles and everything else, just for people to be able to take something home, because it's really difficult to visualize some of it. So
and a lot of people can't do that.
That's true.
Us on the building side, we kind of, we have the knack to kind of visualize what something's going to look like, but it's amazing the amount of people that can't. Yeah. They have to physically see that, and they need to see it in their home, in their environment, and to really get a grasp on how it's going to look.
Definitely.
And so I think that's really cool that you guys do that. Well, loan a piece of hardware out so you can take it. And, because a lot of times you look at it in the showroom and the color, you're like, wow, I really like that color. But you take it to your house, and with what your colors are in your home, and you're like, oh, that don't look good,
even down to lighting. Lighting's different in our showroom. We've got, we've got enough lights in there to, things look different in our showroom than they do in people's houses. So it's always good for people to see what it looks like in their home. That way they're sure before they actually purchase it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely. And and Mary and I was talking about this a week or two ago. People used to be able to, we called it give a ballpark over the phone, but technology has changed so much. You can't do that anymore. You physically almost have to go out and look and see what the people has, so before you can do an estimate on whatever. And it's the same way whether it's heating and air or hardware. Things have changed so much. I know when I first got into the lumber business, and I was a hardware buyer for I worked for Meeks for about 6 years and for Herman's for about 10 years, and I seen it change so much over the years. Doorknobs, you used to have the standard Tylo or Polo on Kwiksets, and you had two finishes, your polished brass or your antique brass, so there wasn't a whole lot of options. Now there is so many options. You can get stuff that looks like it's old, weathered, finishes. You can get, it's just unbelievable how the products have changed just over the short, few years. And but that's really neat about coming into your store, because they can actually see all the different styles. And people don't realize that they can spend $2 or $3 on a cabinet pull, or they can spend $15 or $20 on a cabinet pull. Same on doorknobs. You can spend $10 on a doorknob, or you can spend,
110.
Yeah, 110. That's right. Because that's happened to us on one of our new houses. The lady come in and picked stuff out and didn't realize that she was spending like $8,000 on doorknobs.
Oh yeah.
So it can happen real easy. But that's where you guys come in, because you can kind of take a person's budget and say, well, here's what we have that will fit to your budget and to your style. And I think that's really nice that you guys do that.
Thank you. We do work hard at that, and we work hard at making sure that we have products that fit in a budget. We want to make sure that it is still a good product, but we usually try to have something for every budget, and again, throughout our product lines. So whether it's a mirror that you're looking for, a shower door, cabinet hardware, or door locks, or even, closet organization, we can help with all of that and have a different product to be able to show to hopefully fit within any budget.
Something that I've noticed is becoming more of a trend is framed mirrors in bathrooms. Used to, and we still do it in our houses, just the regular old plate mirrors. But now people are starting to use the framed mirrors. It gives a little bit different look, and it's really not all that expensive to do.
It's not, Mark. One of the things that we found, though, is people don't realize until they get in there and use the mirror, though, the frame mirrors are beautiful, but a lot of times in a kid's bathroom, they're not real functional.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Because, the plate mirrors actually went all the way down to the backsplash, and the mirror is a lot more durable than the sheetrock is. So
this is true.
It's a lot easier to clean a mirror than it is.
That's true.
Patching or repairing the sheetrock when it's got toothpaste all over it.
Yeah, that's
true.
Yeah.
And something else that's really kind of changed the way people shop is the internet. And we have people call and ask questions, and then they try and find it on the internet. And I'm an internet shopper to a certain degree. But when it comes to my home, sometimes if I'm looking for something specific, I'll try and find it on the internet, print it out, and then I go to someone local. And I tease people sometimes. They say, why do you do that? I say, well, because this is Missouri and it's the show me state. I want to look at it, feel it, touch it, because there's so much difference, especially like in door handles and different things like that, in weight and feel and shine, and it's just varies so much. And it's hard to get something to know exactly what you're getting when you go off the internet, and we hear that quite a bit. Someone will say, "Oh, well, I can get it cheaper on the internet." Buyer beware, especially in hardware and doors and that type of thing, because there's such a wide variety of that now that it's really hard to compare apples to apples. Plus, if I'm going to put something in my home, I want to see it, and the fact that you can actually take that product and put it up against your cabinet or whatever it is you're trying to renovate in your home makes a huge difference. Sometimes I've done this before. I've went and found something that this is it, and I took it home and went, oh, this ain't it. And so then you're able to take that one item back and then try something else. It's hard. I don't know too many people that will send you a sample door handle off the internet.
No.
And then if you don't like it, you can send it back for free. That just doesn't happen. So if someone, maybe you're an internet person and maybe that's what you like to do, that's okay. Find what you want, print it out, and then they could bring it to you and say, this is the style I want, this is the look I'm going for, and then you can help them go from there. And I would think that actually someone who does that might be a little easier person to try and make happy than someone who comes in there and goes, I need doorknobs and I don't have a clue what I want, because there are so many options.
There really are, Mary. That's something that we run into. The other thing with the internet is we've seen it a lot. People put in, something happens, the internals, especially on doorknobs, that is the huge, that's the big point. There's grade 2, grade 3 doorknobs out there.
Sure.
Something happens, whether the doorknob falls off, quits working, and then, then you have no, with
the warranty.
Yeah,
right.
Recourse.
Yeah, you're going to call an 800 number and they're going to go, who?
Yeah.
You're who?
With us, if we're there. You can come in. If something happens, usually there's a product, there's some kind of product warranty on that.
Sure.
So
Sure.
That's something that our vendors, our people stand behind, It is their product. It is their name, and that means a lot to us as far as with people, you know, and our inventories.
It does.
Absolutely.
We do have, like you said, our website, nhp-springfield.com, and we do have, you know, basically a lot of the products out there right now on the internet. They're not for sale, like you said, though. We don't sell off that. Take a look.
See what's available.
See what's available, and then come in. Because the other thing that you're going to get in our showroom is the product knowledge, and you're not going to get that whenever you go buy something on the internet. We had a gentleman come in the other day, and you know, his house is 5 years old, and he said, well, you know, this door that I use all the time, the finish is coming off. Well, I said, sir, that is called a patina. And it's supposed to wear like that. Well, he didn't know that, and I said, well, I know that you didn't buy your product from us, because that is something that we tell people when you buy this product, you know. So that is something that we really stress, is when they come in, we let them know that, you know, this product is going to wear this product, you know, whether at the time they may not care, but we've been doing this, and we know these products, we know what they're going to do. So we can say that if you buy this, it's not going to stay this color. If you buy this product, it is going to stay this color.
Right.
So that is something that we do stress and try to make sure people
you know, Mark,
understand.
just like what you said, it's hard for some people that's not in the business, in our business, to visualize. And really, you know, it's naive for us to think that they should.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it is our job to explain. It is our job to know. It is our job to tell people on the front end, what are you expecting out of this product? Well, this probably won't. This may not do what you want it
Right,
to do.
exactly.
So, because, and again, it's price points, different price points, and just so many different choices out there.
Right, absolutely.
And I like to go in and I like to talk to a person, because
I do
sometimes as
too.
you're looking at a product and you're talking about it, you might come up with another question that you didn't have initially when you walked in. But the more you learn about the different products, then you can make better choices.
Definitely.
You know, if you have someone that can explain, okay, you know, the difference between this handle and, you know, why is this one $3 higher than this one, then you can explain that, and then people can make intelligent, better choices that way when they have all the information.
Yeah.
Right. And, you know, we mentioned, you know, make your life easier. There's so many things that you guys carry. I'm looking on your website right now while we're sitting here, and one of the things that's caught my eye is the kitchen pantry items. You know, we all want more storage in our kitchen and better access to our stuff. And you know, I was just looking at the different shelving items and stuff that you can get for your kitchen pantry. And it's really pretty neat what you
You mean
can
you
do.
don't just shove it all in there and then
No,
try and search for it later?
that's the way I do.
Hope for the best.
Yeah,
I know I had some popcorn in here somewhere.
yeah, yeah. Me and my wife got into a discussion the other day. I had a tub of Campbell's clam chowder that you put in the microwave, and I'd seen it sitting right on the shelf in the cabinet. And so the other night I was hungry and I was looking in there, and it was gone. And so I asked her, I'm like, where did this go? Well, I don't know. So she gets up and comes in there, and she starts digging.
You have to unload the cabinet to find it.
Yeah, and so she found it. It's pushed away in the back. She says, okay, here it is. I'm like, well, I don't want it right now. I said, I just wondering where it went.
Oh, I would have killed you.
I thought I was going to get
Oh,
beat
yeah.
up.
You should have had a nut on your head for that.
Yeah. That was not the right thing to do, but I didn't. I just want to know where it was. But see if you know.
You're such a man.
I can't help it. I didn't want to eat it right then. I just wanted to make sure it was going to be there when I did want it.
Oh, man,
So-
oh, man.
But with these products, everything's right there. You can see.
And that's the good point with most homes. You know, that's what we hear the most. It doesn't matter if it's a starter home or you know, a home that you've been in for 10 years. At a certain point with people and families, they outgrow their space.
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
it never was designed for the way they live, because you know, everybody lives differently, especially in closets. We've done closets for military people who want all long hang, you know, that hang their pants by the cuff.
Yeah.
Everybody lives differently, and there's just it's really hard anymore to do a blanket fix for everybody. So I usually go out, measure, the homeowners come in, we design on what they want. We put it on a CAD program so they can literally see the closet before it goes in.
Right.
We can make any changes they want, because that's something that we found out over the years, that people live differently. You know,
Sure.
I mean, what works for me may not work for you or Mary or.
And don't you think it's just human nature that we fill up whatever space we have available?
You know, we're all pack rats. I mean, you know, and it's.
Oh, I've got a room over here. Let's put something over here.
Yeah, I go into a lot of houses, and the first thing everybody says, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed." You know, I'm so embarrassed, and it's just.
Everybody's house looks the same.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Pretty much.
it's, you know, when it comes to closets, and people think they've got all kinds of stuff, and everybody does, but, you know, everybody's always trying to get into that pair of pants they can't wear, or, you know, that shirt that's maybe too big, too small, whatever now. So, you know.
But you might need it someday.
Yeah, that's right. You know, so that's the thing. It's all about designing for the way people live.
Sure.
Right. And, you know, and this is, I don't want people to misunderstand. When you go in and you start redoing this, it's not cheap, by no means. But if you're planning on living there several more years, I think it could be some of the best money that you could spend.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And same with the closets, just like with hardware. We have 3 different price points. So typically we can usually always satisfy somebody's budget with our closets. Is same with our shower doors, door hardware, cabinet hardware, any of that. So.
Right.
Well, and don't you think if a person is more organized and they can see what they have, then it's easier to cull things out.
Definitely.
The reason why we don't clean out our closet is too much work. There's too much crap in there.
yeah.
Who wants to do that?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
That's right. That's right. It is time to take a little break.
It is.
Yes.
But we'll be back.
We will. Right. With if I can get it out, I'm tongue-tied here this morning.
That's all right.
So we will be back with more home repairs and solutions right after this.
Yeah.
Now if you've got a problem and you don't know what to do, your siding's going bad and you're plagued with green mildew. Well, your faucets, they all drip and your sinks are all clogged up too. Well, there's no need to worry. I'll tell you what you can do. Just call Home Repairs and Solutions. Home Repairs and Solutions. They'll fix your windows, they'll fix your house. They'll even tell you how to get rid of a mouse. Home Repairs and Solutions.
Here's news on the Ozarks News Network. A second man has now been given a life sentence for the killing of a teenager in North Springfield in 2010. Jordan Martin waited in the car as James Duke shot and killed Cody Ray at the front door of his home on West Chicago. Duke was given a life sentence last November. Investigators now say it was an electrical fire that caused the death of a man in Neosho. William Benton died in the blaze at a home on Linden Drive. His daughter-in-law and her 2 children were able to escape the burning house. And a former Sarcoxie school board member has entered a guilty plea to child pornography charges. 67-year-old John Lewis was brought to the attention of the Highway Patrol when they say he exposed himself to a group of teenagers working on his farm. A search of his home turned up computers with images of child porn. For the Ozarks News Network, I'm Arlen Summers.
And join us for America's First News, Monday through Saturday at 6:05 a.m. on the Wall Street Journal This Morning on AM 560 KWTO.
So you need to find a plumber to replace your water heater. The question is, where are you going to look? Phone book? That got tossed in the recycling bin as soon as it hit your doorstep. Web search? Not unless you feel like sorting through an endless list of search results. And you're certainly not going to pay a subscription fee to get access to some list. What you need is someone to refer a local pro you can trust. What you need is home.homeadvisor.com. Home.homeadvisor.com gives you free access to a network of over 85,000 background check service professionals who have the expertise to help you with all your home repair and remodeling needs. It's the fast, free, and easy way to find top-rated local pros who've been rated and reviewed by homeowners like you. That's why over 25 million homeowners have trusted Home Advisor to find the quality home improvement professionals they're looking for. It's why you can, too. Visit home.homeadvisor.com to find the service pros who can bring your home improvement dreams to reality. That's home.homeadvisor.com.
Join KTXR for another exciting trip to Branson Saturday, October 26th. We'll meet at noon at the Kmart parking lot at the corner of Glenstone and Kearney. We'll head for the Kirby Van Birch Theater for the 3 o'clock show. After the show, we'll have dinner at the Great American Steak and Chicken House, and then it's on to the Doug Gabriel Theater for the 8 o'clock performance. The total cost per person is only $39, and that includes bus transportation, dinner, and tickets to 2 shows. Make your reservations today. Call 862-3751 during business hours, 862-3751.
KWTO AM 560 is now streaming the Rush Limbaugh program. Go to radiospringfield.com, click on the KWTO icon, and click Listen Live, 11 to 2 Monday through Friday, and 1 to 4 on Saturday.
Partly to mostly sunny skies, breezy and warm. For today, high 80. Mild with patchy clouds. For tonight, you'll see a shower or thunderstorm, low 62. Clouds and sunshine returning Saturday with a shower or thunderstorm mainly early in the day, high 76. And for Sunday, clouds and sun with a shower or thunderstorm, high 76. I'm AccuWeather's Andy Robb.
It's 66 degrees at AM 560 KWTO.
Well, I went down to the hardware store to see my old friend Bob. I said my roof leaks, my rug's a mess, and my front door needs a new knob. I got squirrels in my attic, I got bats in my head. Well, Bob just leaned over the counter, and he shook his head and said, you need home repairs and solutions. Home repairs and solutions. They'll fix your windows, they'll fix your house, they'll even tell you how to get rid of a mouse. Home repairs and solutions.
And welcome back to Home Repairs and Solutions, brought to you by Spring Mountain Air. If you would have a question for our hosts about fix-up and repair of your home, or especially about hardware, call 862-9977. That's 862-9977. Or 1-800-375-0056. Or you can text.
Absolutely, 417-838-3192. Love to hear from you.
Or if you don't want to ask us a question, go to the remodel show and you can talk to Andy and Monica in person out there.
That's right.
And see their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a display out there, I'm sure.
We will. And it's out at the fairgrounds, again at the E-Plex. And we'll be there today from 1 to 7, tomorrow from 10 to 7, and Sunday from 11 to 5.
And are you in the east wing or west wing, or where is it? Do you remember? Or is it the whole thing now? I haven't been out there in a while, so...
We are on the west
side.
Yeah.
The west side.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you get out there and are confused, just ask someone. They'll point you in the right direction.
That's right. I'm sure
it'll be easy.
Easy to find.
Easy parking.
Yeah.
Great place to go. It's supposed to be a little bit rainy tomorrow. You might as well go to the remodel show and buy something fun for your house.
Shoot, yeah.
Or get some information to buy something fun for your house.
Or get some free candy or
something. Yardstick or something.
Yardsticks, yeah.
There's always a few freebies out there.
Oh,
so
there is.
You can run around and get some free stuff.
Yeah.
To put in your overstuffed closet.
Yeah. Yeah, you buy or get all that free stuff, you got to have a place to put it, so then you need to go to the National Home Products booth and say,
get some closet organizer.
We need some closet organizers now. That's right.
That's right. We'll have some of those on display. The other thing that we're going to show out there and actually have for sale, because we can sell out there, is freestanding vanities. It's something that we have in our new showroom.
That's right. I seen those the other day when I was in.
Furniture-style vanities. They come complete with the sink and the top and the backsplash. And so we've got 3 of them out there that are actually for sale. They're on clearance. There's nothing wrong with them. They've been in our showroom, and so we just want to move them out and show some different product in our showroom. So we'll have those out there, and they're actually on sale.
So you put those in your bathroom instead of the standard box-looking wood thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how fun!
They've got the legs on them, and they're just different styles on the front of them, and the top is actually a granite top. So granite top and backsplash with a white sink on each one of them. So, and then
there's only 3 of those, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Better get out there early.
That's right. We actually have one in our showroom also. And for the show, over the weekend, we'll have it on sale also because our showroom will be open normal business hours, which is 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday. And again, we're at 2726 South Glenstone. That is across from Macy's for women, across from the Firestone store for men.
So now everybody knows where you are.
Or Cornerstone Jewelry's right there too. Yeah.
Across from there.
Yeah. So
there you go. So whatever you relate to, they're across the street from it.
They're across the street from it.
Or beside it, beside Men's Suit Mart and Gracie's Bridal.
There you go. It's got it all covered.
Yeah, absolutely. You've been there in your new location now, what, probably a year?
Yes, right out a year.
Right out a year.
It was a year on Labor Day.
And it's very easy to get to, very convenient. You was down at Ozark, kind of back in behind Lambert's, but with this new showroom right there, convenient in town, it's so easy. Like for us, we're working on a new plan on our new houses, and we'll be able to send our customers or clients that we're building the house for over to your showroom, and it's just so much more convenient. And I think it's really nice that y'all are right here in town. Easy to get to. Parking's right there at the door, so you don't have a long way to walk or anything like that, and you can see all the products right there.
Yeah, well, we've got about 2,000 square feet there of showroom, and we utilized every bit of it. We were able to, like you said, we brought in the vanities because we were showing the mirrors, and we were thinking, well, we might as well have the vanities there also. That is kind of like you were talking about, Mark. With the new frame mirrors, you're seeing a lot more of the furniture-style vanities. It's not just a built-in, square box right there anymore. So, when little more fancy in the bathrooms.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Us women kind of like fancy.
We do like fancy.
We do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I know. Us men know that.
Just reminding you in case you forgot.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming.
Uh-huh.
Didn't want me to bring that up, did you?
Uh-uh.
Well, see, you could get your wife a fancy new vanity for the bathroom.
But then I got to go through and remodel the whole bathroom. See, so that costs
Not my
me.
problem, Mark.
Oh, I know. I kind of figured that out, Mary.
Just trying to help you make up for the soup.
For the soup incident?
Debacle. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'll try to help you out all I can.
You do, yeah. I appreciate that.
All right.
One of the ways that we can help out also is we do gift certificates. So I had a lady come in the other day, and she was looking for her husband. All he wanted for his birthday was the garage organized. Well, she didn't know for sure what product.
That could be a big project.
It could be, but like I told her, I said we can start simple. We can start with a little bit. And, here's some brochures. We can do a gift certificate, and you can kind of let him come in and say, I want to do this much, and we can do, however much that you want to do at a time. So that was
I've seen several garages that could use organization.
My wife thinks ours could. I can find everything just fine.
You're perfectly happy with it like it is.
I have my system, yes, and I know where everything's at. And that's my domain out there.
My garage is very organized. The problem is I don't have a clue what that stuff is that's out there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of learning. But,
yeah.
Learned to use the power drill the other day, and I'm telling you, one of these days I'm going to be handy for something.
You are.
Don't know what, but...
Something else that y'all have that we haven't mentioned is accessories for your bathroom as far as towel bars and towel rings and that kind of hardware.
We do have quite a wide selection of those, and as you were talking about, even with door locks and what's been changed with those, my favorite thing to talk about is the toilet paper holder.
There you go, yeah.
20 years ago, and when when I got started in this, you had the paper holder and it had the spring in the middle of it. Well,
that was your options.
Well, that was it, and it was usually just available in either chrome or brass. Well, then they came out with what was standardly called the European style of toilet paper holder, which had the hook on it. And so now the newest thing in toilet paper holders is a pivoting. So one side of it lifts off. It looks like your old style toilet paper holder with the spring in the middle, but one side of it lifts. So Yeah.
You know what I thought was really cool about the European style, the hook one? Whenever someone put the toilet paper on the wrong way, it was real easy just to flip it back right way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there is a wrong way and a right way.
There is,
Yeah,
and
there
that's
is.
a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, and men typically get it wrong.
I don't.
Oh,
I
good for you.
I like it the right way.
Good
Where
for
it comes
you.
off the top.
That's
not,
right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're beating your knuckles up on the wall in the middle of the night trying to find the toilet paper.
Yeah. I'm picky about my toilet paper.
Well, there we go. Well, anyway, I thought those were really cool for that aspect alone.
Mm-hmm.
Made it a lot easier just to flip that puppy right back around where it belongs.
Yeah. The problem with that was some people they flipped them off the whole thing, and they ended up in the floor.
Oh, yeah, I have oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and small children, when they pull them and they flap with there, and then you got toilet paper all over the bathroom. And
Yeah, so that was the new invention is the pivoting toilet paper holder. So we've got those definitely in our showroom.
Are you going to have one of those out at the remodel?
I don't know that we have one of
Okay.
those. One of the things that we are featuring out there is a keypad for your door lock. If you haven't seen those, they're programmable, so you can actually, you don't have to have a key. It's
I
got
could have
a-
used that last night.
Yeah, it's basically very similar to the keypad that you have for the garage door, but it's a keypad for you can put it on your front door, your side door, any door. It actually will fit on where a regular deadbolt is, and so that regular deadbolt comes off, and this works off of a 9-volt battery, and it screws right on just like a regular deadbolt does, and you punch in your code. It can have up to 19 different codes on it.
Wow.
And then you can hear it release, and then you just turn the knob, and the deadbolt throws.
Those are particularly nice for if you have people coming to work on your house.
Sure.
You don't have to leave a key. You don't have to give a key. You can, after they leave, you could change the code back. You could give them you could set it to a different code just for them. If you have somebody that comes, like maybe a cleaning lady that comes every month or twice, whatever.
Well, what I think it'd be neat for is people that have children who, after school, come home, and then you're not sending a house key or a garage door opener or something with them, and they could have their own code to get in, and so I could see where that'd be really handy for that.
Yeah, because typically if you put a key lock on a door, and you have an issue, the only alternative you have is to replace your key lock, which means another key, or rekey it.
Yeah.
So either way, it's a costly, it's usually a costly venture. So this way, lock it, code, and you're done. So if something happens, if you change cleaning ladies or a plumber or whatever, like you say, you just change your code and it doesn't cost you.
That's cool. I didn't know you had those.
Yeah. Yep.
We do.
Very nice.
The other thing when you're talking about bath accessories that we have is grab bars, and we're seeing a lot of that now, and we've got pretty ones. They don't have to be stainless.
Really?
Those ugly medical looking things?
Exactly.
Ugh.
We've got them in a bronze finish, so they can match, and then we've got them in, of course, a brushed nickel, and then a shiny chrome or silver. So we've got something like that. We also have extension makeup mirrors. So if, like myself, you might need just a little bit more magnification than just a regular mirror has, we have those also, and again we have them in a brushed nickel or an oil rub bronze finish, which seem to be the two colors that we're doing most right now. So
sounds great. I
It
mean,
does.
hey,
And I've been kind of watching. You've been flipping through. You have a really neat website. You got lots of pictures and stuff on there. I mean, some really cool stuff. So maybe if you are thinking about, maybe you have a bathroom or something you want to remodel and need some ideas, they can get some great ideas just looking at your website.
Sure.
The pictures and stuff on there are just fabulous. So, and gosh, there are just a gazillion options.
there really are.
I think the pictures on there is a lot of them are work that we've actually done, and we've tried to stay up with our website as far as making it easy to find what you're looking for. You don't have to, you don't have to surf through a lot of things to find what you're actually looking for. So hopefully it's a little
Very
more
user-friendly.
User-friendly, yes.
Yeah, very easy to navigate through here.
Yeah, some of them get kind of complicated, but
a little bit bogged down.
and yours is and it's pretty.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
done a great job on the pictures and stuff, so it looks great.
Yeah, absolutely. For builders, you guys are great because they can come in and you come out to our new houses and you measure. Nowadays, we're doing our closets, do a lot of the wire shelving. Matter of fact, we just decided to upgrade our wire shelving in our houses that Jens are getting ready to do. Well, tell us about the difference in the wire shelving.
Well, we've got the wire shelving that when you put your clothes on it, it stops every 12 inches. So we call that the shelf with the rod basically in the middle. And what you all are upgrading to is the open slide shelving. So your clothes slide freely all the way across the span of the shelf. So you've got a shelf above, it's 12 inches deep, and then you've got your hanging right below it, and it just slides right across there. The nice thing, too, about the quality of product that you're putting in there, Mark, is that it's steel. It's a steel product, and it's got a baked enamel finish over it, so you never have to worry about it chipping, marking, getting rubbery. A lot of the stuff, it gets yellow, and then it gets rubbery, and then your hangers stick to it. So even a wire hanger, it won't mar that product. So, and then the other products that you're using in there also for even your linen closets and the pantry. In the pantry, you with those shelves, it's got a closer together, what we call a tight mesh weave on it. And a lot of people don't realize when they get in there until they have something bad. You know, they don't realize what they've got. But with that tight mesh weave, your cans won't fall over. So the shelves themselves are actually, the pieces are closer together.
And it's, the technical side, it's all our wire shelving is 26 gauge steel, which that leads the industry, with our competitors. Like Monica said, a lot of them are plastic or rubber, or the fasteners that actually hold them on the wall are plastic. So, and that's one of the big things that we do. We are constantly looking at better products that are out there, the best products that are out there. Just going back to doorknobs, I mean, everything that we do, they're not all created equal, obviously.
Sure. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We've got doorknobs, not levers, but doorknobs for, as low as $12.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's a brand name. It's not a knockoff. It's not top metal on the inside, which so many of them are. And again, it all goes back to informing the customer, because if like you said, if somebody's not in the business, they see a doorknob and say, hey, they're the same. And it's,
exactly.
If you pick them up, you can feel differences in them. The weight, the internals are all different. Same with the shelving. Somebody sees a piece of shelving and thinks, wow, it's identical to this. But if you touch it, if you feel it, what Mary was talking about, coming in and being able to see the difference in them, night and day. And people automatically assume that it's more expensive, but that's usually not the case with our price points and our product. So.
The last thing I want to happen is to have all my shelving in my pantry collapse.
And we do a lot of that. We do a lot of repairing, of people's of product that somebody else has put in. And that's the thing. We're talking about stuff that we do every single day, and a lot of people. And there's nothing wrong with do-it-yourselfers. Nothing wrong at all.
Sure.
In fact, we encourage that. But we if you're going to do it yourself, don't skimp here. Don't skimp here. Because the first thing most people do is, like, I know if you go to a lumber yard, a lot of times they'll sell you the shelving. And the fasteners are what's a little more expensive. First thing people do, maybe I don't need that many of them, and that's really that's the heart and soul of anything, is to keep
your support.
As your support. So that's something.
It's only as good as whatever's supporting it. That's for sure.
That's exactly right. So again, it's all about customer. Just explaining to the customer this is what you need.
Right.
We haven't found out the issues that we found out by chance. It's because we've been there. The company's been in business since 1978, so we're 35 years, I think now. So we've been doing it a long time. Monica and I have over 30 years in the company. So we've every week, every time we think we've seen just about everything, there's something else
something new.
So
something new and fun.
And that's,
absolutely.
And that's a big part of what we try to do, is just stay up with trends and what's going on and the better products that are out there.
Right. So once again, for the first 4 people who come into your showroom, free ticket to the Remodeler Show, and they can find you guys at
2726 South Glenstone in the Brentwood Shopping Center. Again, we are beside Men's Suit Mart and Gracie's Bridal, and we are across the street from the Battlefield Mall. That would be Macy's, or the Firestone Tire Store or Cornerstone Jewelry. So we're right in that location.
And what is your phone number?
Our phone number is 417-731-3220. And our website is nhp-springfield.com.
There you go.
And you abbreviate Springfield, right? Or can you spell it all out?
You can spell it all out, or you can abbreviate it.
Okay.
We own both of those.
Okay. Okay.
So either or will get you there.
Yep. Okay.
That's right.
And make sure you go see these folks at the remodel show this weekend.
Yes, that's right.
It's going to be raining. Go to the show.
Go to the show. That's right. Or, if you don't want to go out there, come in the showrooms.
Come see us.
Either or.
Yeah.
Either or.
Yep. So, well, it's been great having you guys on.
Yes, thank you again for being with us. You guys just have great information and great products. And
Thank you. We appreciate it. It's always nice to talk to people and let them know what we have and maybe even educate them a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, I always need some more education.
Oh, we all do. And, that's one thing about this show I learn about every week. I learn something new or something, and that's what's really neat.
Yep.
So
I do too. I love it.
Yep, that's for sure. So what are you doing this weekend?
Depends on the weather.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not raining, I need to get the boat out and put gas in it before I winterize it. If it's raining, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do you got happening? I know you've got something going on tonight.
Yes, it's our monthly meeting for GOBS, Greater Ozarks Bluegrass Society. We do this the second Friday of every month down at River Bluff Fellowship, which is out on Evans Road, and it'll start about 7 o'clock tonight. We actually have a live band going to be playing tonight. It's Casey and the Attaboys, and we're just going to have a great time, and all the jam rooms are open and stuff, so invite folks to come out there and check us out.
I just want to say, if you haven't been out there, I went one Friday night, and it's a lot of fun. It's free, and isn't it free?
It's if you're a member,
it's free.
The concert is free if you're a member.
Right.
If you're a non-member, to go into the concert, it's only $3.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to walk around to the jams and everything, that's free.
Yeah.
So
what you can do, you can go to the remodel show. When it's over, go out to the
out to River Bluff
Fellowship,
Yep.
and listen to some great music.
Yeah.
And you'll be a happy person.
Oh yeah, happy.
Life will be good.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. So yeah, we're going to have a great time out there. Our TV show is doing great. We are getting so much response on that, and that's every Sunday night at 6:30 on KOZL, Ozarks Local, Channel 27, and a lot of response. And I walked into Panera the other day to get me a bagel, and she's like, "I've seen you on TV. I know who you are."
Oh, you're going to have to behave from now on.
I am. I know it. So invite people to tune into that. So
yeah. I keep thinking I'm going to do that, but I'm always outside and I miss it.
Well, they have a thing called TiVo that you can,
I don't have one of those. You've seen my phone. Come on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, well, you'll catch it one of these days.
I will.
Yeah.
Well, probably when it's dark that time of day, I'm usually in, but yeah. It'll have to get dark. If it's light, I'm outside.
Yeah, there you go. So, well, thanks, Andy and Monica, for being here with us again this week.
Well, thanks for having us. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Have a great remodel show.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, this is Home Repairs and Solutions. This is we're known as the Buck and Roy of Ozarks Radio, or the Conway and Loretta, or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah, or something like that. We're heard every Friday morning right here on AM 560 KWTO.
They'll fix your windows, they'll fix your house, they'll even tell you how to get rid of a mouse. Home Repairs and Solutions.